Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're talking about the 1975 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson Nickel, a small coin with a big surprise for those lucky enough to find one with rare features. This is not just any nickel, and if you're a true collector or even just curious about coins, you're going to want to listen to every word of this video. The 1975 Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark on the coin's obverse, to the right of Thomas Jefferson's bust. This coin was part of the regular circulation intended for everyday use, but among the countless nickels produced that year, a small number were struck with rare and stunning mint errors that can make them extremely valuable to collectors today. These are the coins that turn heads at auctions and send collectors into bidding wars, and the best part is, they're still out there waiting to be discovered. Let's start by talking about why this particular year and mint combination matters. In 1975, the United States Mint was pushing out huge volumes of coins to keep up with the growing demands of the economy. With this high-speed production came a greater chance for errors, and those errors, especially when found on the 1975 nickel, are what have made this coin rise dramatically in demand over the years. These are not coins with flaws, they're coins with personality, uniqueness, and serious collector appeal. One of the most desirable errors found on the 1975 nickel is the double die obverse. This error occurs when the die used to strike the design onto the coin shifts ever so slightly between strikes, causing a doubled image on the date, lettering, or Jefferson's facial features. If you look closely at the words "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" and notice any doubling or shadowing of the letters, you may have one of these valuable error coins in your possession. These doubling errors are rare, highly collectible, and have sold for staggering amounts in recent years. Another incredibly exciting type of error is the off-center strike. This happens when the blank planchet isn't aligned properly during the striking process, resulting in a coin with part of the design pushed toward the edge or even completely missing from one side. The more off-center the strike, the more dramatic and desirable the coin becomes. These kinds of visual errors are easy to spot, even without magnification, and they create one-of-a-kind coins that no one else in the world has, making them priceless in the eyes of collectors. Let's not forget about the rarest and most intriguing error of them all, the wrong planchet error. That's when the nickel is struck on a planchet meant for a completely different coin, such as a penny or even a foreign coin. This results in a coin that may look totally different in weight, color, or even size. Imagine holding a 1975 nickel that weighs too little, feels thinner, or looks copper-colored. These are huge clues that something rare and exciting has happened during the minting process. Collectors absolutely chase after these oddities, and the value skyrockets when such an error is found in excellent condition. To identify these errors in your own collection, start with a detailed inspection. Use a jeweler's loupe or magnifying glass to examine every part of the coin, especially the date, mint mark, and lettering. If anything looks doubled, shifted, or off-centered, that's your cue to take it seriously. Compare the weight with a digital scale. A normal nickel should weigh around 5.00 grams. Any significant deviation could indicate a planchet error, and that's something worth getting professionally graded and authenticated right away. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC can dramatically increase the value of your coin by confirming its error and assigning it a grade based on condition. Coins with rare errors in mint state or uncirculated condition are the ones that tend to draw the highest offers at auctions. Recent sales have shown that collectors are willing to pay thousands and even tens of thousands for these remarkable coins, especially when they're backed by professional grading and authentication. This isn't just about money, it's about history rarity and the thrill of the hunt. The 1975 Jefferson Nickel is becoming one of the most exciting coins for modern collectors because it represents a perfect blend of accessibility and extreme value potential. You don't need to be a millionaire to collect coins, you just need sharp eyes, patience, and the passion to uncover the hidden gems in everyday places. So now for the big question. Just how much can one of these error-filled 1975 D. Jefferson nickels be worth if found in top condition with a significant mint error? Hold on to your seats, because the highest graded and most dramatic error versions of this coin have been sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $90,000. Yes, you heard that right, $90,000 for a single nickel. That's the kind of story every coin collector dreams of, turning a 5-cent piece into a 5-figure payday just by knowing what to look for. And the best part? These coins are still out there, waiting to be discovered in coin rolls, collections, and even pocket change. So, take the time to check your coins, especially those older nickels from the 1970s. And if you have a 1975 D in your collection, grab a magnifier, inspect it closely, and if something looks unusual, you just might be holding one of the rarest nickels in the country. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a nickel with a unique error, or if you have any questions about your own collection. We love helping you uncover hidden treasures. Second rare coin. We're talking about the 1973 United States 5-cent coin, the Jefferson nickel. While most people might see just 5 cents, a few lucky collectors know this coin could be worth far more than its face value. And today, we're diving deep into what makes this particular coin so special, so rare, and so incredibly valuable to the right collector. The 1973 Jefferson nickel might look like any other nickel at first glance. But beneath that classic design lies a world of potential. Struck at a time when the U.S. Mint was churning out coins for circulation at full speed, this nickel was meant to be an everyday workhorse. But as with many coins produced in large quantities, a few incredible minting errors slipped through the cracks, and it's those errors that have transformed a simple coin into a numismatic masterpiece that collectors are actively chasing. One of the most exciting reasons why the 1973 nickel is in such high demand is because of rare mint errors that occurred during production. These errors are not just slight imperfections, they are dramatic, eye-catching anomalies that have made their way into collector showcases and auction catalogs around the world. One of the most famous and sought-after errors is the double die obverse, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment in the dies used to strike the coin. Look closely at the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see shadowed or doubled lettering, you may be looking at something incredibly valuable. Another rare and visually stunning error is the off-center strike, which happens when the coin blank is not properly aligned in the striking chamber. This results in a coin where part of the design is shifted dramatically to one side, sometimes leaving a blank crescent on the other. These errors are instantly recognizable and extremely desirable, especially when the off-center strike is large enough to make the coin unique, but still allows key features like the date and mint mark to be visible. The more off-centered and well-preserved it is, the higher the value climbs. Equally fascinating are wrong planchet errors, where the nickel is struck on a blank meant for another denomination, like a penny or even a foreign coin. This mistake results in a coin that may have a strange weight, odd coloring, or even a smaller diameter than a typical nickel. These errors are incredibly rare and very few exist in the wild. If you ever find a 1973 nickel that looks or feels different from others, maybe it's lighter or a copper color, don't ignore it. It could be a one-of-a-kind treasure worth far more than you think. To identify whether your 1973 nickel might be one of these rare and valuable types, there are a few simple steps to follow. First, inspect the coin carefully under a good light or use a magnifying glass to catch the finer details. Look closely at the lettering, the date, and Jefferson's profile for any signs of doubling. Check the coin's edges for uniformity and pay attention to the centering of the design. A digital scale can also be a powerful tool. A normal Jefferson nickel should weigh exactly 5.00 grams, so any noticeable difference in weight might indicate a wrong planchet if you do believe you've found something special. The next important step is to get the coin professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. These grading agencies can confirm whether your coin has a legitimate error and assign a condition grade that could massively increase its market value. Once your coin has been certified, it's much easier to sell it at auctions or through reputable dealers, and you may just be shocked at how much someone is willing to pay for a small piece of minting history. The coin collecting community has already seen multiple high-profile sales involving 1973 nickels with rare errors. At coin shows and online auctions, collectors have paid significant sums for examples with strong doubling, clear off-center strikes, and those incredible wrong planchet mistakes. These coins are not just prized for their rarity, they're also admired for their beauty and the pure luck of their creation, surviving decades in circulation or tucked away until rediscovered by someone with a keen eye and a passion for history. This isn't just about finding a coin worth money, it's about becoming part of a living tradition of collectors who celebrate the artistry, craftsmanship, and mystery of coins. The 1973 Jefferson nickel may seem like an everyday coin, but the rare error versions are anything but ordinary. They represent a perfect storm of history, timing, and minting anomalies that make them truly unique and highly valuable to the right person. And the best part is, these coins are still out there, waiting to be found. Now, let's get to the exciting part. Just how much could a rare, error-filled 1973 Jefferson nickel be worth in today's market? If you're lucky enough to own one in uncirculated condition with a significant error, especially one that's been graded and certified by professionals, your coin could be worth as much as $86,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $86,000 for a 5-cent coin. That's the magic of numismatics and the excitement of the hunt. A coin you once thought was ordinary could turn out to be the crown jewel of your collection or your next big payday. So don't underestimate the power of a coin that has been hiding in plain sight. The next valuable piece might already be in your pocket. Have you ever come across a 1973 nickel that looked a little different? Do you have a coin collection you've been meaning to explore? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories, see your finds, and help you determine if you've got a valuable coin in your hands. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on another amazing discovery. Third expensive coin. We're diving into the story of a small yet incredibly valuable piece of American currency, the 1987 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. What may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance could actually be hiding exceptional value, especially if it carries one of the rare mint errors that make it a standout in the world of numismatics. The 1987 D nickel was minted in Denver, as shown by the small D mint mark placed to the right of President Thomas Jefferson's portrait. This coin was part of the modern era of American coinage and was produced in the millions for everyday transactions. But, as collectors know well, not all coins are created equal, and that's what makes the 1987 D so exciting. Among the countless nickels that rolled off the presses in that year, a few were struck with fascinating errors that can make them worth thousands of dollars today. These rare errors are not simply mistakes, they are treasures. They happen due to mechanical missteps during high-speed production and are now highly sought after by collectors across the country. One of the most valuable errors found on the 1987 D nickel is the double die obverse, where parts of the design, including the date or inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust, appear doubled. This error is visible to the naked eye if you examine the coin carefully under proper lighting, and it's one of the most popular and in-demand types of minting mistakes among collectors today. Another stunning error that can significantly increase the value of the 1987 D nickel is the off-center strike. This error happens when the blank planchet is not correctly aligned in the coining press, causing the design to appear shifted or partially missing. The more dramatic the off-center strike, while still retaining enough detail to see the date and mint mark, the more valuable the coin becomes. These errors aren't just cool to look at, they are considered unique variations, and each one tells its own story of how it slipped past the mint's quality control. Let's not forget the incredibly rare wrong planchet errors, which are among the most thrilling discoveries in coin collecting. A wrong planchet error occurs when a coin is accidentally struck on a planchet intended for another denomination, for example, a penny or a foreign coin. These coins can look coppery, weigh less or more than normal, or have unusual edges or color. If your 1987 D nickel feels different in your hand or looks unlike other nickels, it could be one of these rare error coins. Wrong planchet strikes are extremely collectible and often fetch astonishing prices at auctions. So how can you tell if your 1987 D nickel might be valuable? Start by checking the coin under a strong light or magnifying lens. Look for doubling in the letters, unusual spacing, or distorted designs. Use a precise digital scale. A standard nickel should weigh exactly 5.00 grams, and any variation from that could be the first clue to a wrong planchet. Examine the edge of the coin and its overall shape. Anything that looks different from the standard issue should spark your curiosity and warrant further investigation. Once you suspect you may have a valuable error coin, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services such as PCGS or NGC. These organizations verify the authenticity and condition of your coin, giving it a formal grade that greatly enhances its value on the collector's market. Coins that are professionally certified tend to attract more interest and higher bids when sold, and the grading certificate gives buyers confidence that the coin is exactly what it claims to be. Collectors are always on the lookout for these modern-era error coins, especially from the 1980s and 1990s, a time when high-volume production often led to rare mistakes. In fact, 1987 D nickels with confirmed errors have already made their way to auction platforms and coin shows, where they've fetched impressive sums due to their uniqueness and visual appeal. This proves just how valuable these coins are and why they are considered rising stars in the world of coin collecting. What makes this even more exciting is that these rare and valuable coins are still out there. That's right, they could be hiding in pocket change, stored in an old coin jar, or tucked away in a forgotten drawer. Every coin you come across is a chance to uncover a hidden gem, and the 1987 D nickel offers one of the most thrilling opportunities out there today. With the right eye and a little bit of knowledge, you might just find a coin that takes your collection and your bank account to the next level. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. Just how much can a rare 1987 D Jefferson nickel be worth? Well, if your coin is in uncirculated condition and carries a significant mint error like a bold double die or a wrong planchet strike, it could command a price as high as $71,000 in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. $71,000 for a single 5-cent coin. That's the magic of numismatics, where history, rarity, and craftsmanship come together to create something truly valuable. And the best part is, that opportunity could be sitting right under your nose, in a coin roll, a box of keepsakes, or even loose change. If you found a 1987 D nickel that looks unusual, or you have questions about coins in your collection, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Share your discoveries, ask questions, and join a community of passionate collectors who are helping each other uncover amazing finds every day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss our latest videos about rare coins and their incredible stories. Especially, we're diving deep into a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance, but has been turning heads in the numismatic world for its surprising value and mysterious minting anomalies, the 1994 D United States 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. This coin is one of those rare finds that's creating serious excitement among collectors, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why. The 1994 D Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint, proudly bearing the D mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, just next to Thomas Jefferson's portrait. It was produced during a time of rapid coinage, with millions entering circulation for everyday use. But what sets this coin apart is the fact that among the countless nickels struck that year, a very limited number contain rare errors and striking features that make them exceptionally desirable in the collector's market. And the best part? These valuable coins are still out there, possibly hiding in coin rolls, drawers, jars, or even your pocket change. What makes the 1994 D nickel so incredibly exciting for collectors is its error potential, which is the golden ticket in modern coin collecting. Some examples of this coin have been discovered with double die obverse errors, a stunning and highly collectible mistake where parts of the coin's design appear doubled due to a misalignment during the die creation process. The doubling is often most noticeable on the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," or even in the numbers of the date itself. If you look closely and see shadows or overlapping letters and numbers, you may have stumbled upon a coin worth a small fortune. Another rare and visually dramatic error found on this nickel is the off-center strike. This error happens when the planchet, the blank metal disc, is not perfectly centered in the striking chamber, resulting in a coin where part of the design is missing or skewed toward the edge. These off-center errors are especially valuable when the date and mint mark are still visible, as that combination proves the error and increases its collectability. The more off-center the strike, while still retaining those key features, the higher the demand among collectors. Even more thrilling is the wrong planchet error, where the coin is struck on a planchet intended for a different denomination, like a penny or even a foreign coin. These mistakes are incredibly rare and result in nickels that might weigh less, appear thinner, or even display a coppery hue instead of the expected nickel-silver color. If you ever find a 1994 D nickel that feels or looks off, don't ignore it. It could be one of these legendary minting errors that collectors are willing to pay top dollar to acquire. So, how can you check if your 1994 D nickel is one of these rare and valuable examples? The first step is careful observation. Examine your coin under bright light or with a magnifying glass. Look for doubling in the letters and numbers, unusual design placement, or any irregular shapes in the coin's form. Next, weigh your coin using a precise digital scale. A normal nickel should weigh exactly 5.00 grams. If your coin is significantly lighter or heavier, that could be a clue you're holding a wrong planchet error. Be sure to also check the edges for smoothness or signs of misalignment. Once you think you've found something special, the next critical step is authentication and grading. Send your coin to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, where experts will confirm the error and assign it an official grade. A coin that's certified by these organizations carries significantly more value, especially if it's in mint or uncirculated condition. These services give buyers confidence, and your coin becomes an investment-quality piece, perfect for sale at major auctions or to high-end collectors. There have already been some impressive discoveries and sales involving 1994 D nickels with verified errors. At recent auctions, coins with strong double die features or dramatic off-center strikes have fetched thousands of dollars, and prices continue to rise as more collectors enter the market looking for unique modern coins. These aren't just coins. They're pieces of minting history that tell a story of rarity and human error, a combination that collectors simply can't resist. Even more amazing is that these coins are still being found by everyday people just like you. You don't need a huge coin collection or years of experience, just a good eye, a little knowledge, and the curiosity to take a closer look. The 1994 D nickel proves that even a 5-cent coin can be worth far more when it's part of the rare group of mint era coins that collectors around the world dream of owning. So now, the question everyone's been waiting for. Just how much can a rare 1994 D 5 cents coin be worth if it features one of these amazing mint errors and is found in excellent condition? Well, brace yourself, because the highest graded examples with confirmed rare errors have sold for as much as $50,000 in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000 for a nickel. That's the kind of value that transforms an everyday coin into a life-changing discovery. And it's why collectors are on the hunt, searching every coin roll and digging through every stash in hopes of uncovering one of these hidden treasures. If you're holding onto a 1994 D nickel right now, take a closer look. You never know what incredible value could be hiding right in your hands. Have you come across a nickel that looks different? Or do you have questions about a coin you've been saving? Drop a comment below and share your story. We'd love to hear from you and help you figure out if you've got something truly rare. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another episode where we reveal valuable coins you might already own. Last unique coin. We're diving into a fascinating story about a coin that may seem fresh off the mint, but has already captured the attention of collectors worldwide, the 2023 D United States 5 cents coin, or the 2023 D Jefferson nickel. At first glance, you might think this is just a typical modern nickel, but listen closely because this coin is making waves for its rarity and astonishing value. If you love hunting for unique coins and uncovering hidden treasures, then this video is a must-watch. Stay tuned because the secrets behind this coin's worth will truly surprise you. The 2023 D nickel was minted in Denver and features the classic design that coin lovers recognize and admire. including the portrait of Thomas Jefferson and the iconic Monticello on the reverse side. What makes this coin extraordinary isn't just its design, but the errors and anomalies discovered in some specimens that are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. In a world where modern coins often get overlooked, the 2023 D nickel stands out as a shining example of how minting mistakes can turn an ordinary coin into a spectacular prize. It's a modern treasure in the making, reflecting both the precision and occasional slip-ups of the minting process. One of the most exciting errors found on the 2023 D nickels is the double die obverse variety. This error occurs when the coin's die, which stamps the design onto the blank metal planchet, strikes twice in slightly different positions. The result is a coin where elements like the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust appear doubled, almost as if they're casting a shadow. This doubling creates a stunning visual effect that instantly attracts collectors and experts alike. Identifying these doubled features is key if you notice any duplication of letters or numbers, especially under magnification. You could be looking at one of the rarest modern mint errors. Another fascinating variant making collectors' hearts race is the off-center strike error. This occurs when the coin is not perfectly aligned in the press during minting, causing the design to be pushed off-center. Imagine seeing only part of Jefferson's portrait or Monticello, with the rest of the coin blank or showing a smooth edge. This is exactly what off-center strikes look like. The rarity and appeal increase with how off-centered the coin is, as well as whether the date and mint mark are still visible. This kind of error turns a standard nickel into a one-of-a-kind collector's item, commanding top prices in the market. Additionally, there are exciting reports of wrong planchet errors on some 2023 D nickels. These occur when the coin is struck on a planchet meant for another denomination or even another country's coinage, resulting in nickels that may feel lighter, have an unusual color, or show different thickness. These mistakes are highly prized because they represent true minting anomalies that are difficult to replicate or find. Collectors love these because they are nature's unique accidents, impossible to reproduce, making each coin a genuine original with immense value. For collectors looking to assess whether their 2023 D nickel could be one of these rare finds, a few important steps should be taken. First, examine your coin carefully under bright light or with a magnifying glass, searching for any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual surface features. Then, weigh your coin on a precise scale and compare it to the standard weight of 5 grams. If anything feels off in weight or appearance, it's worth taking a closer look. And of course, to confirm authenticity and condition, submitting your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can provide certification that greatly increases its market value. The demand for these rare 2023 D error nickels has skyrocketed in recent months, with collectors scrambling to add them to their portfolios. Recent auctions have seen these coins fetch impressive sums, with the rarest and highest graded specimens commanding significant attention. The buzz in the numismatic community is real. People know that modern coins like the 2023 D nickel with authentic errors are a rare and valuable piece of mint history that will only grow in value over time. If you're lucky enough to find one of these remarkable 2023 D nickels or believe you may have spotted an error, don't hesitate to get it professionally examined. Your ordinary pocket change could be hiding something extraordinary. And if you've found coins like these or have questions about your collection, please share your experiences and ask away in the comments below. We love hearing your stories and helping you uncover the hidden value in your coins. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Just how much can a rare 2023 D Jefferson nickel with one of these stunning errors be worth in today's market? The highest graded examples with certified rare errors have reached astounding values, selling for up to $30,000. Yes, you heard that right. $30,000 for a single nickel minted just last year. It's a testament to the excitement and high demand surrounding these extraordinary coins, turning everyday currency into priceless treasures. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes the newest coins can become the most valuable. Keep searching, stay curious, and as always, happy collecting!